Merry Christmas and welcome back to Spooky Okie. This week is our Brown Springs investigation. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me last week. I had a family emergency, so I could not get the episode edited, but it is ready to go now, so I'm excited to share it with you. As Catherine said last week, if you want to see the video of this investigation, become a supporter on Patreon. It's only $3 a month, and actually, the video is about twice as long as this audio episode. There's just a lot more to see on the video. So we're excited to share that with you guys. We've gotten a few new Patreon supporters the last couple of weeks, so I'm excited that you guys get to see that. It is up already for our Patreon supporters. So if you have an extra $3 a month and you want to see our video content, go find us on Patreon. It is in our Instagram bio if you need that link. So this episode is a little bit short because we had so many technical problems. We just malfunctions all over the place. I forgot to turn our mic on for our video camera, so the audio on our video was not great, but I was able to add another video and it's fine, or other audio and it's fine. So that is good to go. But then our audio recording cut out, our video cut out. There were just so many different things, which is common in Brown Springs. So I'm blaming it on the ghosts. It might have just been user error, but I'm blaming it on the ghosts anyway. We got these really fancy, cool new mics that make us feel like pop stars because they're like headsets. But I had mine too far away from my face, and Catherine had hers way too close, so it was just like Catherine breathing the whole time. And then you could barely hear me talk, and you could only hear Catherine breathing. So we are not using the audio from that. We are using it from our EVP recorder and from our video recording. So I hope you guys enjoy the mess that is our Brown Springs investigation. But again, I'm blaming it on the ghosts. So enjoy. Hello guys, welcome. We are here at Brown Springs. We have made a salt circle around the car, but there's a tent, and so we're nervous because my psychic mom was like, I don't think you guys should go. This feels really dangerous. I don't think this is a good idea. And no, I didn't lock the car because I'm an idiot. Will you get my keys out of the backpack? And so here we are at Brown Springs. There's a tent over there, so we're a little nervous, but we haven't seen movement, so we're hoping it's safe. We're gonna figure out where we're going up here. I don't really know the way. So we did stop and try to kind of check the tent before we got out and made sure it seemed safe. We didn't notice any movement, so we went ahead and got out. And we started our hike up the hill to the cemetery, and we saw something else spooky on our way up there. There's literally caution tape here, you guys. Oh my, what the heck? Why are we here? Look at this. Great. Police line, do not cross. Love that.
Okay, but it's not up anymore.
It's not up anymore. It doesn't look that old, though.
Okay, but if it was like an active thing, they would have it up.
Right. Catherine, I'm scared.
You don't want to do it?
No, we have to do it.
I mean, we don't have to, but I mean, I'm still good to go. But if you don't feel comfortable doing it, we won't do it.
Well, of course I don't feel comfortable. We're going to a body dumping ground, but we got to do it. After a long hike up the hill, and we were both very out of breath, we finally found the cemetery. It's not really a traditional cemetery where there's like an entrance and graves in an organized fashion. It's just scattered headstones all over the place. So there was one when we first kind of got up the hill to a clearing, and then we had to hike a little bit more to an area with more graves. They're all really spread out up there. I see a piece of a headstone. There's a headstone up here. Where are all the others? I see one. It's from 1924. I don't know where we're going. Oh, there's one. There's more. Oh, they're like covered in brush and stuff. This is very creepy. Anyway, apparently Bigfoot is out here, and Dogman, and little people, and tigers, possibly. From the Tigernados. So this gravestone that we're talking about was really cut in half. It looked so spooky, and it also had some sort of like broken pottery or statue on it or something like that. We did not get close enough to check it out because we both had such a bad feeling walking toward it that we did not want to get any closer. What's on that grave?
I don't know.
Great. Let's go see. We're those stupid white people in horror movies who were literally told by a psychic, that gravestone is cut in half.
That gravestone is cut in half, and it's got something on it.
We're gonna go see. Anyway, we're those stupid people in horror movies that are like, I'm sure it's fine. Even after being told by a literal psychic not to go, that it's dangerous. And we're still here because we're idiots. I'm scared to get close to this one. This one makes me feel a little spooky. What's on it? Something is shattered on it. I'm not getting any closer than this. There's more headstones over there. I'm not getting over there. They all have these like strange carvings on them though, and I don't know if maybe are written Native American languages different? Like I assume it's not like an English alphabet. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're more traditional graves.
This one's also
Yeah, a lot of them are. Which, I mean,
they're really old.
I'm not even paying attention to what I'm videoing. This is going to be terrible content. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I'm trying to watch where I'm going. There's a lot of thorns. Apparently there's at least 100 people buried here. We've only seen graves for, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20. I bet a lot of these rocks are actually supposed to be grave markers. But because the cemetery is so old, they wouldn't have had like traditional headstones. So I think a lot of these rocks are grave markers. Also, apparently the springs flow right under this. So like the spring water has flown under all the dead bodies, which is not cool. Should we set up and start asking some questions? Where do you want to set up at? Okay, let's do it. Let's get some rods out. I'm so nervous.
I know, I just got nervous. I haven't been nervous this whole time. Got nervous. You know, the dowsing rod makes me nervous. No,
Do you guys hear the sirens? As soon as we were like, we're getting nervous, the sirens started. Like literally as soon as Catherine said that. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Dude. You're not coming this way, right?
Come on closer. But I mean, like, we can hear the traffic from, like, the highway.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure that's all it is.
I'm sure it's on the highway, yeah.
Where if, like, a SWAT team runs up here, we would be panicking. I'm scared about that tent. What if there's, like, a body in it?
Well, we didn't go over there.
Yeah, that's true.
We literally did not go over there. We sit on the path.
It's getting closer.
Yeah, but we can hear, like, the highway noise really close, and that's going to be a lot louder than just highway noise.
Yeah, that's true. There's just so many sirens.
Yeah. Could also be going to the casino.
They're probably going to the casino, yeah. We're gonna wait a minute. We got the rods out, but yeah. Should we go ahead and start then?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna ask questions and I'll do rods?
Yeah.
I'm so scared. You guys, this always makes me so nervous getting started on this. Okay.
All right.
Here we go. We got our rods.
All right. Is there anyone here that would like to visit with us? If you would, open the rods wide for yes. If you do not want to visit with us, close the rods for no. They're opening wide. Very wide. All right.
Okay, can you put them back to the center? So that we know you're ready to talk? Are you buried in this cemetery? You are buried in this cemetery. Do you have a headstone still here at your grave? Open them for yes, cross them for no. If you have a headstone still here.
Visible.
Yes, visible at your grave. They are buried here, but they don't have a headstone still here. Did you have a headstone here at one time? Did you ever have a headstone here?
Open wide for yes. Okay, so they did not have a headstone. So, did you die here? Okay, they're starting to cross. Okay, they cross. Okay, so they did not die here.
Didn't die here. They were buried here, but never had a headstone.
Perfect.
Great, thank you. That like moved. I like felt that. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Was your body brought here
After you died.
after you died?
Cross for no, open for yes.
Maybe we should be more specific. Yeah.
Okay. Were you murdered? I feel a little bit wobbly now.
Like they're not there.
They're not there.
That's what it looked like.
It looks like you can see the difference. They're like wobbling a lot.
Maybe there's not the question.
We're sorry.
Didn't mean to offend if we
Can we ask different questions? If we can still ask you some questions, but maybe not about that. Open them for yes. If we can still ask you questions, just not about that.
They're starting to open a
They're
little
opening.
bit.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. We won't ask you about that.
Alright, can you bring them back to center? They're returning to center. Okay.
Okay. Were you a man?
Open them just a little bit more for yes, so we know for sure.
This one's like inching open. I can see it like pulsing.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to take that as a yes.
That's
Perfect.
a yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Okay, thank you. Oh, perfect.
Perfect. Brought it back to center.
Were you grown? Were you an adult man when you died?
Okay.
Yes.
They opened for yes.
Did you die sometime during the 1800s? Can you open them more if it's a yes?
Okay. They open
I'm
more.
gonna take that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Great. Okay, just to check that. Did you die during the 1900s?
And they're starting to cross. Can you cross them all the way across each other?
Yeah, make an X if it's a no. You did not die during the 1900s.
Okay, it's crossed. Very crossed. Alright. Oh, great job.
You're getting really good at
this.
this. Awesome.
Very good. Were you a farmer? Did you farm as your way of
job?
life?
Yeah.
To support your family? Or to support yourself? Were you a farmer?
Can you see them like pulsing? I can't tell if that's like me moving. I don't feel like I think some of it is, but it doesn't feel like it. I just saw something, but
I thought I did too.
okay, not just me then.
No.
This part really freaked me out. It was honestly terrifying. Catherine and I both thought that we saw something and we like felt something in the trees watching us at the same time. And then at the exact same time that we felt it, whoever was speaking to us with the rods stopped answering and just pointed to the same spot we were looking at, and it felt like they were warning us. It was so spooky. We never found out what it was, but there was definitely something there.
And it's like pointing over there.
Do you see them both pointing right over there? Like they're not answering anymore, they're just pointing that direction. Well, I hate that.
It's creepy.
Okay, both of for those on just audio, we're using the dowsing rods. They've been answering really well.
And now they're just
They
pointing
just stopped
off.
answering and are just pointing somewhere, and we saw movement at the same time they pointed over there. So we don't know what it is.
No.
Like there's nothing over there, I don't think.
No.
There's no sounds or anything. But we both could have sworn we saw movement out of the corner of our eye
Yeah.
at the same time. And now the rods are pointing that direction. And I'm really scared. Whoever we're speaking with, we also have a voice recorder. You might see it right down there between our feet. If you would like to say anything, we'll listen back later and we can hear it. So if there's anything you want to tell us, if you want to tell us what is over there, or anything like that, just say it into the recorder. We'll be quiet for a minute so you can say whatever you'd like into the recorder. There might be a water source over there, though.
Yeah, that could be.
Which is, that's probably going to be throwing things off because they're having to fight. No wonder it's taking a little bit to answer.
Yeah,
these are look to use for
well water.
Used to look for well water. Can't talk. And we're directly above a natural spring, so that probably makes it harder to manipulate these.
Yeah.
So they're having to use a lot of effort to do this. So
yeah.
So thank you so much for talking to us because I'm sure it's taking a lot of energy. Okay. Are you still here?
Big wide, yes.
Okay,
all
great.
Right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, bring all the way back to center. Perfect. Okay, the rods are back to center. Okay. Okay, we didn't get a clear answer on the farmer.
Were you a farmer in your lifetime?
Open wide for yes.
Okay. They did stop to tell us there was something there.
But yeah,
that's what happened.
That's what happened. All right, so you were a farmer in your lifetime. All right, can you bring them back to center? Thank you.
Were you married during your lifetime? It's starting to open. There we go.
Very good, very good.
Great. Did you have children?
Okay, they're starting to cross. Okay, they crossed
so
all the way.
Did not have children.
Did not have children.
Was married. Okay.
Did you live in Oklahoma for most of your life, or in Indian Territory for most of your life?
Did you live in Texas for most of your life?
They're starting to open. They're both opening.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you for answering. Okay, so you lived in Texas most of your life.
Interesting. You were a farmer in Texas. Cool. In the 1800s. We also tried to use the spirit box, but we couldn't get any answers with that. I don't know if it was because we just weren't getting any answers with it, or because the area was causing so many problems with our electronics, or just because we don't know how to use a spirit box. I'm thinking it's probably the latter, but we couldn't get any answers, so we went ahead and cut that out. Then our audio and video completely cut out. They were on two separate things. We had a video camera and we had our audio recording with our mics, and they both totally cut out. So then we had to start recording on Catherine's phone.
All right, we are on video.
Great. Just to recap, the video camera died at some point. It was fully charged, but it died. So that's great. I also didn't turn them. It has an attached mic, and I was so excited about that. It's so professional. And then I forgot it has to be turned on separately, so I didn't turn it on. So there's no sound, so I'm gonna have to try to add in sound from something, but also our recording stopped.
So
That's
it does look spooky.
I don't think there's any graves over
I'm
here.
not seeing anything grave related.
Yeah, we're gonna head back, I guess, to the park. I guess it's time to head out.
All right.
I better not fall on camera. I'm gonna be mad.
Well, if you fall, I got it covered.
Great. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. I got you.
Patreon content.
Patreon content.
There's gunshots.
Yep.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was a little bit shorter than our others, but we didn't get too much content really, which I think kind of proves that, we're not like making stuff up for the podcast. Sometimes you just don't get as much as other times. So, it is what it is. Some other spooky things that happened that didn't get recorded are we just had like really strange feelings very often. It would kind of come in waves. At one point, Catherine even like unclipped the gun holster because she was like, I feel like there's something here with us. And so she wanted to be prepared. There were just a lot of really strange things like that. Weird coincidences happening really on this whole trip down to Brown Springs. We also, as soon as we walked out of kind of the brush surrounding that area, we heard gunshots. So not too uncommon in southern Oklahoma, but just the timing was a little spooky. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and we're happy we could share this with you. Again, if you want to see the video, become a Patreon supporter. Thank you guys. Stay spooky.